This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline. Keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Touchdown, Gators. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offense starts with excellent field position. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they try to pound it in, they come up short, and now it's decision time for this offense on the road, 4th down, critical moment. What will the play call be here on 4th down? Because they got to come away with points here.
Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And he drops back in the gun. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Gators are on the move here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The ball is caught. Jukes to get past the man. They got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly Everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Run. Cookie.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here.
325.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got room to run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Gators will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down catch to the right. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And the Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and send them up 1st and goal at the 10. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Will not be brought down. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now to try here for the extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Florida, 13.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 19.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, making
a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
There's QB sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Florida.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He lets it rip. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big Gator to the 42.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Gets made on the out route. He went out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line to start a first set of downs. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Leonard's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half of the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Wants to throw it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Call his quarterback sneak.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards...
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up the run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Receiver in motion now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Running out of time in the pocket. The senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Working clock with the ground game.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
When you've already converted 4 for 4 on 4th down, why not go for it again? See if they can stay perfect. Defense is coming after him. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down. This drive keeps going. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Brown.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Heading left after the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his target. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll feed the back again. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down. We're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, the ball to the ground.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now.